Hi and welcome once again to UPnGOapps Survey. In our last video we looked at creating a survey. Now we're going to look at creating a quiz or a test. So we're logged in into our account and then we'll go quiz, and then it brings us to a page where we have our quiz we had already created, but we're not going to use that now. We're going to show how to create a quiz from the start. So I'll say create a quiz, and then it's asking us what type of quiz do we want to create. We'll say web quiz. Then we'll give it a title. We'll say test of English as a second language, and then we'll describe what it's all about. Let's say this is to help us know your level of English knowledge. And then we'll go to the next one, which is the start message. This is the start message at the beginning of the test or quiz. So we'll say please answer all questions. And then we'll move to the next one. Let's get this down a little so we can see all the options there. And then this is the end message. We'll say thanks for participating. Let's go here and fix the typo. And then the next one here, it's like how many minutes you want the respondents or participants to spend on it on the quiz. So we're going to say this quiz will last 10 minutes, and yeah, we'll say done. We will choose a date that the quiz will be available, or the test will be available for people to respond. We'll say on the 24th, and then it will end the next day. You can choose the same day. It will end from it will just be available for the time you choose. Okay, and then we'll say end the next morning, and then we'll choose next. Now we'll create our first questions for our quiz, and we'll say it's like it works like the survey. If you had gone through our previous video in the survey, you'll see the explanation about the various type of questions. So we'll say multiple choice horizontal, and then our first question is what is ambidextrous, and then we'll add options. We'll say a person that can use both ends, and we'll say that's option A. We'll add that, and then we'll add another option, a person that can use one end and one leg. We'll say that's option B. We'll add that, and then the third one will be a person. Let's give that some space. We'll say a person that can use both legs for the fun of it, you know. And we'll add that, and then we'll save question. There we go. We have our first question. So we'll just move right away to quiz. We had already put in some questions there. So here we have a set of questions which we had already typed in our first quiz. It works like the survey. You have these features here at your right end, which says action. This helps us to preview or edit our quiz. We can go here and say if we have any type of graphical errors or anything we want to fix, we can go back, or we want the timing or the date, we can fix that from there. We'll go back, and then this one helps us to preview the quiz. It comes out like this. It just like tells you how the quiz works. You start, and then you move on. You see how the questions are. Now while typing a question, you have to select the option yourself. It's whichever questions you click while putting in the question, that becomes the answer. So you must pay attention to it while typing your questions. So when you type a question, for example, what is ambidextrous, you have to choose the right option yourself after typing by putting a click on it, and then that becomes the answer. So if a respondent chooses any other answer apart from the one you have pre-selected, it will be marked out wrong. And then this helps us to gather the results of our tests. Now, these are the various respondents who have taken our test, and then we can see their results. We can see how they performed and all that. This person did the test. This is the answer I chose for each of the questions, and then we can go back, and then we'll look at the next one, which is to get the embedded code. This is for web developers who want to put their quiz on their own website. You can get the code and copy and paste on your own website, so you don't have to put your quiz on our own website. If you don't like that, you can have your quiz or your test on your own website. And then this is if you want to delete the quiz, you don't want it on your server any longer, you delete it. And then this one, it's a preview, like allow people to take the test. Now when we set this test, we set it for 23 minutes, for example, and then I'm going to take it now. I'm going to say, what is ambidextrous? I'll choose this, a person that can use both hands, and I'll move to the next one. What is a noun? I'll say a noun is a name of a person, place, or thing. I'll choose that. And then the next one, which of these is a correct sentence? He has a blue car. He has a car blue a car he owns. I will go with the first one, and now just click that. Now I've ended the test, and it says thanks for participating, so I'll say end. And if I want to see my result, I'll go results. Now it tells me test of English as a second language, thanks for participating. You have secured 100%, total questions 3, the total correct answers 3, total wrong 0. So that's it. I've done my quiz and I did well. So there you are. You can create your quiz the way you want. You can print your questions and even, excuse me, and share them out. So that's that. Thanks for participating. Have a